Welcome back everyone to our Oblivion Let's Play. Now, if you're wondering what I'm doing inside Fighters Guild instead of outside where we stopped, it is because my game kept crashing on load. So yeah, let's get outside and hopefully it doesn't crash anymore. So yeah, welcome back. We're continuing exactly where we left off. I was trying to explore this building. Now, I will come clean. I did Google it. Even though I'm generally against Googling things, I like to explore them on my own. I just couldn't understand how to do it. Because last time after I finished the game, I kept running around and looking for like hidden switches or something. And it turns out, you just have to sleep. That's at least what Google says. So let's just try and sleep. Maybe we need night? Nope. Alright, we cannot defeat them with these weapons. These weapons. Damn, imagine waking up from your nap or in the middle of the night even with those things in front of you. Enchanted item is about to deplete. Oh, please don't. You sapped my stamina. Okay, even depleted it damages them. Benirus Manor is haunted. I was awakened by ghosts that attacked me as I slept. As I awoke, I thought I heard a crash from downstairs. I should search the house and investigate. Yeah. We most definitely will. Let me just check those. Okay, downstairs. Okay, good. Game is not crashing. Let's see this spooky freaking building. Nope. How do I open the quest? There we go. So it is haunted. As I awakened, the ghost attacked me as I slept. As I woke, I thought I heard a crash from downstairs. I should search the house and investigate. Oh, I thought I had to come down here and investigate. Well, let's investigate the house then. A crash from downstairs. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean basement since we were on the upper floor. It could just be the ground floor. What's this? Skeletal hand. Scrap from Lorgren's diary. I have found a skeletal hand next to a page from a diary. The diary makes a mention of a secret room in the house that only a true-blooded Benirus can open. I'm going to need to talk to Velwyn about this. I may have to ask around town to find out where he's gone. Okay. Second Sun's Dawn 3E335. The people of Anvil are worms. How dare they criticize what they don't understand? I shall have my vengeance in a form they cannot possibly imagine. I shall use the souls of the departed to prolong my own life. The tome is very specific. I must have more bodies. Yes, more bodies. 11th Sun's Dawn. I must protect myself from those meddlers. They shall not interfere in my designs. I have constructed a room in the basement of this manor. If it is there, I will enter my corporeal self and I will transcend this plane of existence. Only a true-blooded Benirus may open the portal. So if I fail, however unlikely that may be, I descend on my attempt to follow in my footsteps to carry on the true way. To make sure our secret is safe, I have harnessed the spirits of those whose bodies I have defiled to forever guard that place. Okay. 15 Sun's Dawn. The fools think I don't hear them speaking. I can hear their rumors and innuendo. They intend to meddle in powers they can barely comprehend. They call me an old fool and shun me. The young dare each other to step one foot in my yard. I have become the snuff of old wives' tales and campfire stories. They dismiss me as an oddity, but soon they will see, when all of Anvil lies in waste around me, when their corpses litter the streets and their blood dampens the earth, only then will my true power be known and feared. Okay, I'm gonna assume we have to take that. I just read, by the way, how to trigger... I just read how to trigger this event, shall we say. Haven't read anything about how to do it other than that. Okay, well, without charge they take a lot more hits, but at least it works. Yeah, I don't have stamina, I know. I hate that it takes me to third person view. Stop running away. Why are you running? Why are you running? Yes. Fall down. Oh, there's the third one. But I didn't sleep. Okay. I need to find another enchanted weapon. I have it? I do not. I mean, I do have... You know what? Yes, okay. Works even better. Bye-bye. Ectoplasm. Ectoplasm. And one. Ectoplasm. Okay. Let's ask around town for a Benirus guy. VV something. Also, let's heal up. Can I ask a guard, maybe?
What?
Not much. Velvin Benirus.
I'm not sure where he went, but I would ask at the Count's Arms.
Okay.
If anyone knows where he is, it would be someone there.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye. Well,
I can eat for a day with a single coin.
let's test that. If I give you a coin,
Thank you, kind sir.
can you tell me about
I'm
him?
not sure where he went,
Oh.
but I would ask
Nope.
at the Count's Arms. If anyone knows where he is, it would be someone there.
Okay.
Blessings of Julianos upon ye.
Okay. Okay, we have healed up. What number is like 9? This is not Count's Arms. Oh, this is Count's Arms. Yeah.
Greetings to you.
I still have the castle to explore here. Right. You.
Gorgo Groshura, soldier.
Pretty
of
sure we
fortune,
spoke already.
Which means, more or less, unemployed and thoroughly pauperized.
Yeah, we spoke. You?
Good day.
Nothing to say. What about
do you
you? Wilbur. Velvin?
As soon as you bought the place, he pretty much up and left. I hear tell he's making his way to the...
Oh,
Imperial City.
great. I'm not going there right now.
Bye.
Quests. I discovered that Velvin has left town and made his way to Imperial City. If I'm to find out why Benner's Manor is haunted, I need to find him there. Okay. We will find him, but... yeah, not now. We just arrived, more or less. So... local map. We need to explore the Gold Coast. We need to go there as well. Gold Coast. Wait. What about the castle? Is it maybe out of the city? Outside? Not connected? I mean, Skingrad is also the same way. It's like next to the city. Oh yeah.
Hello there.
Oh yeah, there it is. Ooh. Okay. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Let's check that lighthouse first. I'm definitely liking what I'm seeing here. Stonehenge? Okay. Anvil Lighthouse. Let's check it out. Let's first check outside. I mean, it's a small castle, but nicely next to the city. Yeah, it's looking nice actually. I like it. I like it. Well, this dude's house is also lighthouse, so he's the lighthouse keeper, lightkeeper. Disaster, manual of arms. I'm not gonna steal the... Yoink. Gold Coast. Hello.
Aye, I'm Ulfgar Fogai.
What happened with
master
your
of the
eyebrows?
Anvil Lighthouse. Visit the lighthouse anytime. Fine view of the town and harbor.
Okay, well, you can only tell me about
Ships
Anvil.
sail from Anvil Harbor for ports of call in Hammerfell, Somerset Isle, Yokuda, and the Western Isles. Farewell.
Okay, thank you. The third door. I don't know if I read this, so I'm gonna read it. I sing of Elabeth, the queen of the axe, who could fell a full elm with 2 hatchet hacks. She could rip apart Valenwood just for her fun. She studied under Alfhedil in Tel Aran. He taught her the jabs, the strokes, and the stance to make an axe swing into an elegant dance. He taught her the barbed axes of the orc's bold, the 6-foot-long axes favored in Winterhold, the hollow-bladed axes of the elves of the west, which whistle when they swing through flesh. West? Flesh? Really? With a single-headed axe, she could behead 2 men. With a double-headed axe, she could fell more than 10. Yet where she lives in legend has most to do with the man who hacked her own heart in 2. Neoleus Ulvart the Mighty, who hailed from Blackrose, the only man who could best Elabeth with axe blows. In a minute, she chopped 50 trees, he 53. She felt at once that he was the only man for she. When she professed her love, Neoleus just laughed. He said that he loved more his axe handle and shaft. Jesus. And if they weren't enough to slake all his desire, there were another woman named a Loringtyre. I know I'm butchering those names, but yeah, just deal with it. Fury gripped the Queen of Axe, the maid Elabeth, and her thoughts turned to pondering musings of death. Mephala and Sheogorath gave her a revengeful scheme, and for weeks she worked on it in a state like a dream. In the still of the night she kidnapped her rival and then told her choices between doom and survival. A Loringtyre awoke in a house in the moors, in a room lightly furnished except for 3 doors. Elabeth explained that behind one of the doors was the lass. Elabeth explained that behind one of the doors the lass would find Elabeth's and her love, the great Nienolas. Behind the second lived a ravenous demon, and behind the third an exit to freedom. She must choose a door, and to aid her decision, if she pondered too long, the axed make a division. Loringtyre wept, and Elabeth felt contrite, and opened the door to her immediate right. It led to the moors as she slipped through the gloom. She advised Loringtyre to likewise abandon the room. Loringtyre ignored her and did not feel her will bend. Nienolas was largely behind the first door she opened. Elabeth had lied. There was no demon afloor. The top third of Nienolas was behind the third door. Oh damn, she cut him. So there's some women you can't even say no to. Go to the lighthouse. The other doors are just to the outside. Okay. Nothing of interest here. Let's check upstairs. Anvil Tower. I mean, it's nicely decorated. Gotta give him that. And the game crashed. We are back. Thank God for the autosaves. But what's happening? Why is the game suddenly crashing? Hopefully it doesn't crash again. Oh, it did. Okay, well, give me a moment then. Okay, well, this time it worked. Okay, just so I can speak. One thing I did different is I left the tower, I came back into the tower, and now it worked. Right. Let's take a look at the surroundings. I cannot see the Oblivion Gate. Okay, I mean, the city doesn't have the nicest shape. Let's be real here, like, if you can notice that in all of this, you can see much from here. In all of the cities, cathedral... Okay, Cathedral is the dominant building. The rest is just small houses, mostly. I'm interested to know why does this wall go out like that. Is it just to block the harbor, even though you could come to the harbor? But yeah, this is the harbor we still have to explore, and we have to go to the castle. But yeah, I mean, it's nice. Where are we on the map? The world map. Hammerfell. I'm not sure. I don't think that over there is Hammerfell. That's Hammerfell. I have no idea what land is that. No idea. But yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's nice. Okay, it's not so nice, but it's alright. Okay, let's go back down. And hopefully we don't crash anymore. Otherwise I will get seriously concerned. Whether it's due to the game or something with my PC. And hope the answer is the game. Okay. Thanks, dude. See you around. Thank God the game autosaves whenever we go through the doors and such. Okay, let's check those ships and buildings, and then we'll go to the castle. Hello.
What do you want?
Nothing. Rumors?
I feel sorry for Norbert Lels. He's a good man, but he gets taken in so easily.
Who's he?
You too.
You two what? I mean, they're decent, but yeah. The flowing bow. Let's speak with all the people outside first.
I'm so hungry.
Have a coin.
Thank you, kind sir.
Any good rumors?
Thalos is an odd one.
Yeah, we know the basement. Yeah.
Coming from her basement.
Take a pick. A mountain lion or something else. Hello.
This is a travesty. A complete and utter travesty. The crystal ball is just sitting there in the hold, but I'll be damned if I'm going back on board. And nobody will help me.
I mean, you are on board.
Nobody. Not with those spirits roaming the decks. I don't suppose you'll help me. No, of course you won't.
What spirits? Actually, I'll be glad to
Of course you
help.
can't. Nobody ever wants to help. That's the... Wait, did you actually say you'd help me?
Yes.
Oh, how wonderful. I can't thank you enough. I've been going out of my mind
Jesus.
ever since my crew was murdered. This is my ship, you see. The Serpent's Wake. I hired the crew to sail to Somerset Isle to retrieve a family heirloom. My mother's crystal ball.
Mm-hmm.
They made the journey and arrived back all right. But then, someone murdered them. All of them. Now their spirits are haunting the ship.
Okay.
The crystal ball is in a chest in the ship's hold, but I can't get to it. I made it as far as the captain's cabin, but the spirits nearly killed me.
Okay, I can deal with
Get the
spirits.
crystal ball and return it to me here, and I'll make it worth your trouble. Here, you'll need this key. Thank you so much.
Sure. I need this weapon. Let's find out. We are immediately in combat. Mid-deck. You have a weapon. I'm sorry, but I have to use bow on you. Haha, you missed. Haha. Dead captain. Ectoplasm. Okay, just some random food. On Morrowind, we read this one. Yeah. Let's check the captain. Gold. Key. Captain's chest. Ooh. Yes, please. Okay, so I do have to go down. So this is as far as she got. Oh. Bro. Can you stop hitting me with sword? Please hit me with spell. I know there's one behind me. I know you lot are annoying. Bro. Okay. Time for jokes has passed. Okay, well, I would never have left it to go so far, but... Damn! Goddamn! Remember, I don't need his key. Note. Go to the end of the street, turn left, take the next right. If you see the house with the fallen roof, you've gone too far. Knock twice, pause, knock again. They'll let you in. Be sure to have the money. Azura and the box. Oh. Oh yeah. The thing that was in the box. Yep, we read that one. Okay, let's gather some more of our health. There's bound to be more spirits. Okay, let's keep increasing our restoration. Look at how much of a weapon charge we are expending. The blue kind of bar thing on the right next to the spell that we have chosen. All of those guys have 2 gold. Well, each of those. Cargo hold. So that's where I need to go. Okay, I mean 2 bodies, 2 spirits. Okay, the one above was the captain. There's at least one more, because there was one more bed. Well, there's 2 more. You're gonna annoy me, are you? Aren't you? Okay, you know what? Let's get rid of one of them. Okay. Bro. I'm using my weapon on you. Well, charges of my weapon. Okay. And I'm not getting my arrows back. I just noticed that. What arrows am I using? Elven, we have 10 remaining. Not good. Not good. Okay, at least... No, why did I take his clothes? Well, that's all of them, it would seem. Oh. Really? That's all I had to do? Could they just run in, taken it? I have retrieved Verilay's crystal ball. I must now return it to her on top deck of the Serpent's Wake. Sure. Hold on. We haven't checked this room. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I will go to the vendor now anyway. And those guys definitely don't need it. And she's dead, right? Nope, she's here.
Oh, you did it. You actually made it back with a crystal ball.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. Here, please take this as a reward. It's the
What
captain's
did you give me?
enchanted cutlass. I managed to grab it when I was in his cabin before his spirit chased me out. Oh, thank you so very much.
Okay, what did we get? Fine steel cutlass. A red wave. Ooh, it's actually better than hold on. We will use that as number 7. I'm gonna get rid of this one. Cool.
I heard someone scream from inside.
Oh, we dealt. Not really, actually.
Heinrich Okenhull, captain and shipmaster. My ship is in for refitting, so I'm high and dry for a while.
The serpents. What? Rumors?
Cinerus Inventius is quite the hunter. He can track about anything, and he's
Yeah.
deadly with his bow.
Anvil?
Anvil wouldn't be my choice for a refit. No proper yard, neither spars nor scantlings in good supply. But it's ill luck to complain. Farewell.
Okay.
Bye.
You?
Go ahead, please.
Wilhelm the Worm. Nothing.
Goodbye.
You?
I'm Newheim, Anvil Harbor Master.
We heard
I'm
of you.
responsible for all harbor traffic, docks, duties, and fees in Anvil Harbor.
Okay, any rumors?
Don't know if this is true, but I heard a gang of
Yeah,
all-female
we heard that.
thieves is preying on the married menfolk of the town. Traffic through Anvil Harbor comes mostly in exotic, high-profit goods, easy to transport by road or Mages Guild couriers to eastern markets.
Okay.
You too.
Okay, so we dealt with that ship. Can we explore this ship? Probably not. The sea tub Clarabella. Okay.
Hi there. Quillweave does a lot of
Okay, now let's check those buildings and such before we go to the castle. Door to the Foxley private rooms. What the heck? Oh, that's the building. Is it like an inn? What the hell kind of place is this? And there's nobody in here. What? Hello?
They call me Hall's Ropes Faster. I don't care. They can't pronounce my Black Marsh name anyway.
Cyrodiil?
Touched by the gods. He hears things. Who knows? He's happy. Let him be.
Is that the priest? I
You're
forgot.
stupid if you come to chatter. If you want to train and you pay me, then that is not so stupid.
What do you train? Oh.
Take care.
I'm Mirabelle Monet. I run the forecastle,
Why were you
a
running?
boarding house for sailors. Sorry, I reserve my beds for seamen.
That sounds wrong.
Watch yourself around the forecastle. Sailors despise landsmen and won't hesitate to treat them to a good beating when they're in their cups.
Cyrodiil?
Don't mind him. He's not right in the head. Poor fellow.
Okay, and what do you train?
Pay attention. And
Sneak. But you cannot
You
train me
too.
anymore. Oh, those Okay, I can see inside. I mean, I can see there's nobody in them. When this goes down. Okay, I'm just exploring, you know. The seamen. Eh. Wooden door. I mean, I guess it's nothing special. Weird layout, very weird layout, very low roof. But that's fine. We spoke with
Questions?
you, yeah. Warehouse, I cannot enter. Well, I can, but I should not. Lele's quality merchandise. Okay, I need a vendor anyway. Hello, Norbert Leles.
I'm Norbert Lels. I
Lels.
let my merchandise speak for itself. Look around. If you see something you like, we'll talk about a price.
Okay. First.
All right.
Yes, no, yes, no. Okay,
You're
no.
full of it.
Okay, those two are yes. So free rotate, no.
What a dumb joke.
Yes,
Please, I won't
yes.
fight you.
No.
Sorry, I don't get it.
Yes.
Please.
No.
That's
Yes.
enough.
Yeah, definitely enough. Anvil?
Anvil's a port town. That's why you'll see items here you won't find in the Imperial City. The captains keep an eye out for special items for me.
Okay, rumors.
Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kovat, aren't
Yes.
you? The one that closed the Oblivion Gate and saved the city?
Yeah.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
First, let's haggle. And let's go to like here, 64. Now, let's see. Can I sell you some cutlasses?
That's a good... You've made
I
a good...
can. Okay, I have a bunch of glass arrows, so I don't really need those. I'm keeping that weapon. I'm selling this one, and it's lighter.
You drive a hard bargain.
Nice. Necklace.
An excellent.
Accidentally took that guy's pants. Grand ring of light armor. Just sell. Ectoplasm. Those other things are good. I'm gonna keep the soul gems for now. How am I with repair hammers? Very good. Okay.
Pleasure to serve you.
I forgot to look at what you
Only
have.
quality goods for sale here. What can I interest you in?
Let's go like this. Weapons. Not much. Armor. Resist shock. Yeah. Okay, nothing really. That's fine. Not everyone needs to have things for me. And you don't care that I'm in your house. Usually they... Oh, you do care. Never mind. Well, since that's it, let's go out. Different door this time. Don't tell me it's night yet. It's almost night. Dusk.
Me children are starving.
Me children. Not me children. Ye children, sorry.
Hey, Timothy LaRouche, late of the Black Dog, able seaman. I'll be staying ashore till my stash runs out, then it's off to sea once more.
Okay. Cyrodiil.
Must have been knocked on the head. Talks all sorts of rot. Meek as a sheep, though.
Rumors? I don't
You
know
heard
who
about
Cyrodiil
Kvat?
is.
They say that Daedra came from Oblivion and burned the whole city to the ground.
Yeah, heard it. Anvil?
I've gone aground in ports all over the Abyssinian Sea, and Anvil's far from the worst. Got a forecastle for my hammock and
Forecastle.
a mirabelle to keep it warm.
Oh.
Good day.
I'm a Solden, mate. Not that it's any of your business.
Hello, mate.
Crazy as a rat in a cat box. Just leave him alone. He's not hurting anybody.
Okay, that's not the priest.
Why don't you just walk around and look for yourself? You need someone to explain everything to you?
Sure.
You too.
Okay, I want to speak with everyone.
Closed the gate. How did you do it? We
Oh.
can't thank you enough.
Yes, yes. Thank
With
you.
all the farms in Nibene, there's still plenty of forest and wilderness open for settlement.
That's good.
Farewell.
You?
What do you want?
Oh, they spoke already.
Take care.
You?
Welcome to the Flowing Bowl. I'm Mainlorn. My twin's name is Cainlorn. How to tell us apart? I'm in brown. He's in blue. Simple, really.
Is this Brown? Anvil?
The Count went missing about 10 years ago. No one knows what happened to him. Lady Malona rules County Anvil. Her ladyship has no intention of remarrying. Liked her first Count well enough, I guess. Doesn't fancy a replacement.
Okay, fair enough.
Hello,
You?
I'm Thurindil, son
Oh.
of Julianos and
That's him.
Mohigatona, Queen of Akavir. These slugs climbing my spine itch something fierce. Like to dance?
Anything about Anvil?
Mother's coming for me in the dragon ships. I don't like these itchy clothes.
Mhm.
I have to wear them, or it frightens the fish.
Okay, makes sense.
Good day.
Thank you.
Greetings.
Oh, it holds rope. Okay.
The prey approaches.
What's going on with you?
Many Argonians say they've been called back to Blackmarsh.
Guy to
They
Anvil.
disappear into the swamp.
Grey Fox, yeah.
Land of the Argo.
Have I read this? Yes, Chapel Gate. Yeah, I read it.
So long.
You two.
Okay.
What is it?
Hey,
Okay. Time to go. Well, let's go inside. Let's sleep. Then we'll wait for the morning. And in the morning we'll go...
Hello?
Hello. In the morning we'll go to the castle. I'm gonna go sleep in like Fighter's Guild or Mage's Guild. I'm not sleeping in my house. Not yet, at least. Too bad I cannot get other mages to recharge my items. Maybe I can.
Hello, associate. To earn a recommendation from me,
yeah.
you need simply prove you are able-bodied
Yeah.
and prepared to learn something in the process.
Sure. What can you
Let's see if
train
we
me?
can-
Nope. Rogue Mage?
The scrolls I have given you should protect you from the magic the mage seems to use most frequently. But do not let your guard down.
Yeah.
He may have more tricks up his sleeve.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I
Good day.
already forgot about the thing you
Good
said.
day.
Hello. Train, barter.
Be
No.
seeing you.
Mark. Recharge
Always
weapon.
keep your magical equipment charged.
Yes, please. What?
Goodbye.
Thank you. Okay, now I need to go and rest. Rooms are through the library, right? Right. Through. Oh, there's a bed in the library, so let's do that. 13 hours. 8:33 a.m. Should be enough for like the countess to get up. Two, 1, 0. Okay. Mage's Guild. Let's go down and out. Good. I have recharged my bow. And we have to go to the castle. Castle is this way. Good morning. First time I noticed they actually talk about the time of the day. Well, mention it, not talk. Why is there no guard by the gate? Something smells.
Hello?
Oh, there's a guard outside. Well, that's fine then. Okay, so a castle is on a small little island.
How goes it?
Small little island. Small island. But I can enter barracks? Well, I think I will. I definitely think I will enter barracks and explore in here, since I can. Why not? Hello, guardsmen. Greetings.
Go ahead.
I'm just exploring, don't mind me. So you have a storage room. Smithy. Okay. Okay, you have the usual books. And there's no way up. Okay. I mean, decent.
Well met.
Decent. This one is like separate.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let's go to the smithy. Maybe we can get something made. I wanted to say smitten, but... I mean... Smithy? Really? Dungeon? Well, let's go to dungeon since we will have to go the other way. Hello.
Good to see you.
Hello. Oh, so jailer actually lives here. That's nice. Evidence. Okay, and we cannot go into the... Can I
There's
visit
no problem, is there?
No. Visit the prisoner?
I'll get the lock. Don't be touching any of them.
Okay.
I'll be keeping a close eye on you.
I wanna check the prisoners. Let's see who's here.
Hey, come on! Stop! You violated
What
the
the
law.
hell?
Pay the court a fine or serve your sentence.
What the hell?
Your stolen goods are now forfeit. That's too bad. I was hoping you'd resist arrest. Okay, here's the procedure.
What the hell?
We go to the castle. First, we search you.
I just pressed number 1, I
Confiscate
didn't press to
stolen
attack.
goods. Then you pay your fine, and we release you.
What the hell just happened? How much was the fine? Not much, apparently. What the hell happened? I pressed number 1 and immediately went for like attack. Weird. Very weird. Okay, the real Parenzaya. Smithy. We'll go there later now. Now that we are here. And Countess is here.
I'm Darahill, steward of Castle Anvil. We do things differently in Anvil, and the difference shows in the comfort and trust of its people.
Okay. Anvil?
The Countess deserves all the credit. I do things my way, indeed, but she gives me the authority and support.
Rumors.
I heard that Velwyn Benorys is trying to sell off Benorys Manor.
Oh, he already sold it.
Hopefully the new owners will clean that eyesore up.
I'm sure they will.
Good day.
Countess.
It's you. I am Milona Umbranox, Countess of Anvil. I hope you enjoy your visit. I trust you will give us no cause to regret our hospitality to strangers.
No cause. Let's first persuade you a bit. So, no. Yes. No. Yes. So, no.
Oh, please.
Yes.
Where'd you get that?
No.
Don't try to manipulate me.
Yes.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, I was correct. So, yes.
Really,
No.
don't talk such rot.
Yes.
I wish,
No.
Oh, please.
Yes.
Really?
No.
You can't scare me.
Yes. No.
Don't try to manipulate me.
So that's great. Okay, cannot go any further. So, Anvil.
You can best know Anvil by walking its streets and speaking.
Already done that.
My favorite time is the harbor at sunset.
It was nice.
The sun and sea to the west.
It was nice, yeah. Rumors?
No wonder Narina Cavane is so cranky. If you had to live year-round in a cold, drafty, soot-stained castle like Bruma, you'd be cranky too.
Oh, noble rumors. Chancellor Okato.
Chancellor Okato has performed heroically. No one else could have held the Empire together during this crisis.
Okay, so literally nothing from you. I mean, yeah, I already bought the house.
Yes?
Stranger. Who are you? About the Thieves Guild.
I don't have time to gossip about the guild right now.
Okay, hold on.
Certainly.
Maybe if we persuade... No. Maximum disposition. Who are you?
I am the stranger. That is all you need to know. That, and I am no one to be trifled with.
Okay.
Shadow hide you.
Fine. They really are open to strangers. You can go everywhere in this castle. In some castles you couldn't just... You could only enter the main building and main hall and that's it.
Yes?
Who are you?
Be seeing you.
Okay, I mean, it's nice place. Who are you?
What?
A lot of blonde
Good day.
people here. We are in the kitchen. Shopping list. Side of beef, onions, corn, meat, 3 loaves of bread. Cool. Wooden door. Storage room. Feels like there would be a secret entrance here. Okay. So kitchen is good. Staff rooms. Yeah. Some kind of storage room with a throne. Oh, look at us. Okay, staff rooms. It's fine. Private quarters. Okay, we cannot go in there. Not yet, at least. Through the dining hall. And back to the main hall. And let's see what's on the other side. And upstairs is probably nothing here. Just the private quarters, yeah. Okay, I mean, decent looking castle. Seems way bigger on the inside than the outside. Okay. Oh, so you are an actual vendor.
I see you work with the Grey Fox.
Ooh.
I
Arthur?
can't help you until you advance further in the game.
Really?
You can use one of the other fences like Ongar and Bruma.
Okay.
Shadow hide you.
Well, thank you for letting me know just out of the blue that you are a fan of the Thieves Guild. Okay, I'm obviously not stealing anything from him, but I do wanna check everything that I can check. Okay, this is his room. Nothing special. Let's check this hallway. Oh, I remember. Well, remember is a big word. I recognize this hallway. Okay, sir, I will not attack you right now. Again.
Prisoners may not accept gifts.
Okay.
No touching the locks.
There's no prisoners, bro. Oh, there's one.
No touching the locks.
I can just open it. It's not even locked. Hello?
Don't get too close to the prisoners.
I wanna try it.
Don't get too close to the prisoners.
What the hell?
Don't get too close.
What? You too.
Bro, I'm out of here. They have their own room and that guy is sleeping in the freaking prison cell. I was like, it's not even locked. Dude, what the hell? And he was like, I don't care, I'm sleeping here. Okay. Now, I'm gonna do something I haven't done yet. And that is read a book. I know. So if you're leaving now, thank you for watching. And if you're staying, let's read a book. Let's finally get rid of that Barenzaya third book. I think that's the only one that we still have to read. Yeah. 32 pages, so brace yourselves. For several days, Barenzaya felt a weight of sorrow at her separation from her friends. But by the second week out, her spirits began to rise a little. She found that she enjoyed being on the road again, although she missed Ro's companionship more than she would have thought. They were escorted by a troop of Redguard knights with whom she felt comfortable, although they were those were much more disciplined and decorous than the guards of the merchant caravans she had spent time with. They were genial and respectful toward her despite her attempts at flirtation. Symmachus scolded her privately, saying a queen must maintain royal dignity at all times. You mean I'm never to have any fun? She inquired petulantly. Aye, not with such as these. They are beneath you. Graciousness is to be desired from those in authority, milady. Familiarity is not. You will remain chastised and modest while you are at the Imperial City. Barenzaya made a face. I might as well be back at Darkmoor Keep. Elves are promiscuous by nature, you know. Everyone says so. Everyone is wrong. Then. Some are, some aren't. The Emperor and I expect you to display both discrimination and good taste. Let me remind you, Your Highness, that you hold the throne of Mournhold not by right of blood, but solely at the pleasure of Tiber Septim. If he judges you unsuitable, your reign will end ere it begins. He requires intelligence, obedience, discretion, and total loyalty of all his appointees, and he favors chastity and modesty in women. I strongly suggest you model your department after our gold Drellemain, milady. Ida's leave be back in Darkmoor. Barenzaya snapped resentfully, offended at the thought of emulating the frigid, prudish Drellien in any way. That is not an option, Your Highness. If you are of no use to Tiber Septim, he will see to it that you are of no use to his enemies either. The general said pretentiously. If you would keep your head on your shoulders, take heed. Let me add that power offers pleasures other than those of carnality and cavorting with base company. He began to speak of art, literature, drama, music, and the grand balls thrown at the imperial court. Barenzaya listened with growing interest, but spurred on not entirely by his threats. But afterwards she asked timidly if she might continue her study of magic. while at the Imperial City. Symmachus seemed pleased that this and promised to arrange it. Encouraged, she then said that she noted 3 of their knights escort were women, and asked if she might train a little with them, just for the sake of exercise. The general looked less delighted at this, but gave his consent, though stressing it would only be with the women. The late winter weather held fair, though slightly frosty, for the rest of their journey, so that they travelled quickly over firm roads. On the last day of their trip, spring seemed to have arrived at the last, for there were hints of a thaw. The road grew muddy underfoot, and everyone could hear water trickling and dripping faintly but steadily. It was a welcome sound. They came to the great bridge that crossed into the Imperial City at sunset. The rosy glow turned the stark white marble edifices of the metropolis a delicate pink. It all looked very new and grand and immaculate. A broad avenue led north towards the palace. A crowd of people of all sorts and races filled the wide concourse. Lights winked out in the shops and on in the inns as dusk fell and stars came out singly, then by twos and threes. Even the side streets were broad and brightly illuminated. Near the palace, the towers of immense Mage's Guildhall reared towards the east, while westward the stained glass windows of a huge tabernacle glinted in the dying light. Symmachus had apartments in the magnificent house 2 blocks from the palace, past the Temple of the One he identified as they passed it, an ancient Nordic cult which Tiber Septim had revived. He said that Barenziah would be expected to become a member should she prove acceptable to the Emperor. The place was quite splendid, although little to Barenziah's taste. The walls and furnishings were done in utter pristine white, relieved only by touches of dull gold, and the floors in dully gleaming black marble. Barenziah's eyes ached for color and the interplay of subtle shadings. In the morning, Symmachus and Drelian escorted her to the Imperial Palace. Barenziah noted that everyone they met greeted Symmachus with a deferential respect, in some cases bordering on obsequiousness. The general seemed to take it for granted. They were ushered directly into the Imperial presence. Morning sun flooded a small room through a large window with tiny panes, washing over a sumptuously laden breakfast table and the single man who sat there, dark against the light. He leapt to his feet as they entered and hurried towards them. "Ah, Symmachus, our most loyal friend. We welcome your return most gladly." His hands held Symmachus' shoreless shoulders briefly, fondly halting the deep genuflection the dark elf had been in the process of effecting. Barenziah courtsied as Tiber Septim turned to her. "Barenziah, our naughty little runaway. How do you do, child? Here, let us have a look at you. Why, Symmachus, she's charming, absolutely charming. Why have you hidden her from us all these years? Is the light too much, child? Shall we draw the hangings? Yes, of course." He waved aside Symmachus' protests and drew the curtains himself, not troubling to summon a servant. "You will pardon us for this discourtesy towards yourself, our dear guests. We have much to think of, though that's scant excuse for hospitality's neglect. But pray, join us. There's some excellent nectarines from Black Marsh." They settled themselves at the table. Barenziah was dumbfounded. Tiber Septim was nothing like the green-grey giant warrior she'd pictured. He was an average height, fully half a head shorter than the tall Symmachus, although he was well-knit of a figure and light of movement. He had a winning smile, bright, indeed piercing, blue eyes and a full head of stark white hair above a lined and weathered face. He might have been any age from 40 to 60. He pressed food and drink upon them, then repeated the question the general had asked her days ago. Why had she left home? Had her guardians been unkind to her? "No, Excellency," Barenziah replied. "In truth, no, although I fancied so at times." Symmachus had fabricated a story for her, and Barenziah told it now, although with a certain misgiving. The stable boy Straw had convinced her that her guardians, unable to find a suitable husband for her, meant to sell her off as a concubine in Rihad, and when a Redguard had indeed came, she panicked and fled with Straw. Tiber Septim seemed fascinated and listened raptly as she provided details of her life as a merchant caravan escort. "Why, it is like a ballad," he said. "By the one, we'll have the court bard set it to music. What a charming boy you must have made." "General Symmachus said." Barenziah stopped in some confusion, then proceeded. He said, well, that I no longer look much like a boy. I have grown in the past few months. She lowered her gaze in what she hoped approximated maidenly modesty. He is very discerning fellow, is our loyal friend Symmachus. I know, I've been very foolish girl, Excellency. I must crave your pardon, and that of my kind guardians. I realized that some time ago, but I was too ashamed to go back home. But I don't want to return to Darkmoor now, Excellency. I long for Mournhold. My soul pines for my own country. Our dear child, you shall go home, we promise you, but we pray you remain with us a little longer, that you may prepare yourself for the grave and solemn task with which I shall charge you. Barenzaya gazed at him earnestly, heart beating fast. It was all working just as Symmachus had said it would. She felt a warm flush of gratitude towards him, but was careful to keep her attention focused on the Emperor. I am honored, Excellency, and wish most earnestly to serve you and this great empire you have built in any way I can. It was the polite thing to say, to be sure, but Barenzaya really meant it. She was awed at the magnificence of the city and the discipline of the order evident everywhere, and moreover was excited at the prospect of being a part of it all. She felt quite taken by the gentle W. Septim. After a few days, Symmachus left for Mournhold to take up duties of governor until Barenzaya was ready to assume the throne, after which he would become the prime minister. Barenzaya, with Drelian as chaperone, took up residence in a suite of rooms at the imperial palace. Several tutors were provided her, and in all the fields deemed seemly for a queenly education. During this time she became deeply interested in the magical arts, but she found the study of history and politics not at all her preference. On occasion she met with Tiber Septim in the palace gardens, and he would unfailingly and politely inquire as to her progress, and chide her, although with a smile, for her disinterested matters of state. However, he was always happy to instruct her on finer points of magic, and he could make even history and politics seem interesting. They're people, child, not dry facts in a dusty volume, he said. As her understanding broadened, their discussions grew longer, deeper, more frequent. He spoke to her of his visions of a united Tamriel, each race separate and distinct, but with shared ideas and goals, all contributing to the common will. Some things are universal, shared by all sentient folks of goodwill, he said. So the one teaches us. We must unite against the malicious and the brutish and miscreated, the orcs, trolls, goblins, and the other worse creatures, and not strive against one another. His blue eyes would light up as he stared into his dream, and Barenzaya was delighted just to sit and listen to him. If he drew close to her, the side of her body next to him would glow as if he were a smoldering blaze. If their hands met, she would tingle all over as if his body were charged with a shock spell. One day, quite unexpectedly, he took her face in his hands and kissed her gently on the mouth. She drew back after a few moments, astonished by the violence of her feelings, and he apologized instantly. We didn't mean to do that. It's just, you are so beautiful, dear. You are so very beautiful. He was looking at her with hopeless yearning in his generous eyes. She turned away, tears streaming down her face. Are you angry with us? Speak to us, please. Barenzaya shook her head. I could never be angry with you, Excellency. I love you. I know it's wrong, but I can't help it. We have a consort, he said. She is a good and virtuous woman, the mother of our children and future heirs. We could never put her aside, yet there is nothing between us and her, no sharing of the spirit. She would have us be other than what we are. We are the most powerful person in all of Tamriel, and Barenzaya, I think I am the most lonely as well. He stood up suddenly. Power, he said with sublime contempt. I'd trade a godly share of it for youth and love if the gods would only sanction it. But you are strong and vigorous and vital, more than any man I have ever known. He shook his head vehemently. Today perhaps, yet I am less than I was yesterday. Last year, 10 years ago, I feel the sting of my mortality, and it's painful. If I can ease your pain, let me. Barenzaya moved towards him, hands outstretched. No, I would not take your innocence from you. I'm not that innocent. How so? The Emperor's voice suddenly grated harshly, his brows knitted. Barenzaya's mouth went dry. What had she just said? But she couldn't turn back now. He would know. There was straw, she faltered. I was lonely too. Am lonely. And not so strong as you. She cast her eyes down in abashment. I guess I'm not worthy, Excellency. No, not so, Barenzaya. My Barenzaya. It cannot last for long. You have a duty toward Mournhold and a duty towards the Empire. I must stand towards mine as well. But while we may, shall we share what we have, what we can, and pray the one forgives us our frailty? Tiber Septim held out his arms, and wordlessly, willingly, Barenza stepped into his embrace. Damn! You caper on the edge of a volcano, child, Drelian admonished as Barenza admired the splendid star sapphire ring her imperial lover had given her to celebrate their 1-month anniversary. How so? We make one another happy. We harm no one. Samacos bade me to be discriminating and discreet. Who better could I choose? And we've been most discreet. He treats me like a daughter in public. Tiber Septim's nightly visits were made through a secret passage that only a few in the palace were privy to, himself and a handful of trusted bodyguards. He slavers over you like a cur his supper. Have you not noticed the coolness of the Empress and her son towards you? Barenza shrugged. Even before she and Septim had become lovers, she'd received no more from his family than bare civility. Threadbare civility. What matter? It is Tiber who holds the power. But it is his son who holds the future. Do not put his mother up to public scorn, I beg you. Can I help it if that dray stick of a woman cannot hold her husband's interest even in conversation at dinner? Have less to say in public, that's all I ask. She matters little, it is true, but her children love her, and you do not want them as enemies. Tiber Septim has not long to live. I mean, Drelian amended quickly at Barenza's scowl, humans are all short-lived. Inferial, as we of the elder races say. They come and go as the seasons, but the families of the powerful ones live on for a time. You must be a friend to his family if you would see a lasting profit from your relationship. Ah, but how can I make you see truly? You are so young and human-bred as well. If you take heed and wisely, you and Mournhold are like to live to see the fall of Septim dynasty. If indeed he has founded one, just as you have witnessed its rise. It is the way of human history. They ebb and flow like the inconstant tides. Their cities and dominions bloom like spring flowers only to wither and die in the summer sun. But the elves endure. We are as a year to their hour, a decade to their day. Barenza just laughed. She knew that rumors abounded about her and Tiber Septim. She enjoyed the attention, for all save the Empress and her son seemed captivated by her. Minstrels sang of her dark beauty and her charming ways. She was in fashion and in love, and if it was temporary, well, what was not? She was happy for the first time she could remember, each of her days filled with joy and pleasure, and the nights were even better. What's wrong with me? Barenza lamented. Look, not one of my skirts fit. What's become of my waistline? Am I getting fat? Barenza regarded her arms and legs as her undeniably thick waist in the mirror with displeasure. Drelian shrugged. You appear to be with child, young as you are. Constant pairing with humans has brought you to an early fertility. I see no choice but for you to speak with the Emperor about it. If you are in his power, it would be best, I think, for you to go directly to Mournhold if he would agree to it, and bear the child there. Alone, Barenza placed her hands on the swollen belly, tears forming in her eyes. Everything in her yearned to share the fruit of her love with her lover. He'll never agree to that. He won't be parted from me now. You'll see. Drelian shook her head. Although she said no more, a look of sympathy and sorrow had replaced her usual cool scorn. That night Barenza told Tiber Septim when he came to her for the usual assignation. With child, he looked shocked. No, stand. You're sure of it, but I was told elves do not bear at so young an age. Barenza forced a smile. How can I be sure? I shall have my healer fetched. The healer, a high elf of middle years, confirmed that Barenza was indeed pregnant, and that such a thing had never before been known to happen. It was a testimony of his excellency's potency, the healer said in sympathetic tones. Tiber Septim roared at him. This must not be, he said. Undo it. We command you. Sire, the healer gaped at him. I cannot. I may not. Of course you can, you incompetent dullard, the Emperor snapped. It is our express wish that you do so. Barenza, tilde silent and wide-eyed with terror, suddenly sat up in bed. No, she screamed. No, what are you saying? Child, Tiber Septim sat down beside her, his face wearing one of his winning smiles. I'm so sorry, truly, but this cannot be. Your issue would be a threat to my son and his sons. I shall no more put it plainly than that. The child I bear is yours, she wailed. No, it is now but a possibility, a might be. not yet gifted with a soul or quickened into life. I will not have it be so, I forbid it. He gave the healer another hard stare and the elf began to tremble. Sire, it is her child. Children are few among the elves. No elven woman conceives more than 4 times, and that is very rare. 2 is the usual number, some bear none even, and some only 1. If I take this from her, sire, she may not conceive again. You promised us she would not bear to us. We've little faith in your prognostications. Baranzaya scrambled naked from the bed and ran for the door, not knowing where she was going, only that she could not stay. She never reached it. Darkness overtook her. She awoke to pain and a feeling of emptiness, a void where something used to be. Something that used to be alive, but now was dead and gone forever. Drelian was there to soothe the pain and clean up the blood that still pooled at times between her legs. But there was nothing to fill the emptiness. There was nothing to take the place of the void. The Emperor sent magnificent gifts and vast arrangements of flowers and came to short visits, always well attended. Baranzaya received these visits with pleasure at first, but Tiber came no more at night, and after some time, nor did she wish him to. Some weeks passed, and when she was completely physically recovered, Drelian informed her that Symmachus had written to request she come to Mournhold earlier than planned. It was announced that she would leave forthwith. She was given a grand retinue, an extensive trousseau befitting a queen, and an elaborate and impressive ceremonial departure from the gates of the imperial city. Some people were sorry to see her leave and expressed their sadness in tears and expostulations, but some others were not and did not. Okay, that's it. Okay, it didn't take me that long. Let's just get out of here so I don't get stuck. No, not the smithy. Actually, no. I will stop the game here, the recording. And I hope to see you in the next episode. So, usual stuff. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you. Goodbye.